Y'all say hey to Shaquan in the back. Hey Shaquan. A baby neek somewhere around here, child. You know, well, my nose is itching. I'm trying not to dig all up in there in front of y'all. You know, I really feel bad for Lyrica and A1 situation. And I mainly feel bad because they just done, y'all, they done sold their soul. They done sold their soul to Mona them. And it's just down here from there. I just don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to feel. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if it's just a storyline or not. I don't know. I'm going with the whole storyline thing because this is Love and Hip Hop and we know how they do. But it's just absolutely bonkers. It's bonkers, guys. It is crazy. So anyway, let's just get straight into the review. Okay, beginning where we left off last week. You know, Safari and A1, they are out in the parking lot, you know, met up as if they're gonna fight, you know, as if security's not there at all times. Okay. So A1 asked Safari, he was just like, hey, why the F are you texting my wife? Safari was just like, well, you know, he was like, what do you mean? He was just like, I don't know, bitch, it's just like me. See, that's the part that pissed A1 off, because he felt like that you was calling his wife a bitch, or comparing his wife to, I guess, thirsty females or whatever, or loose females or groupies or thoughts or whatever. So that's why he got offended, because you said that. Maybe if you would have just said girls just like me, he probably still would have hopped over the car. But he would have been a little less offended. Then, you know, the security separated them, and, you know, A1 was just like, look, I just want to know the truth. What is tea? You know, or why are you texting my wife? Y'all, excuse me, I got on my little work shirt. You know, when you clean it up at home, how you got that shirt, it's my old tore up tank top. But anyway, yeah, he was just like, well, why are you texting my wife? And Safari was just like, it is what it is, it is what it is, not giving clear answers. It was just, Safari, you don't do that kind of stuff. That you could have handled that a totally different way. Even though he came at you wrong and came at you all aggressive and angry, you know, you should have handled that in a different type of way, child. But I'm getting on Safari a little later on. Moving on, Paris. Paris is really shaped up all kinds of ways, ain't she? Real big, broad back like me, big ridge back. Paris, she's, you know, princess, little flunky, little +1 child. That's all she is. It's just the best friend, you know. Give jokes, you know, give orders, you know. Give me some tissue, I'm on the toilet, you know, fix me a drink, you know, she's that girl. The assistant. Not that there's anything wrong being assistant. But I'm just saying, that's just who Paris is. That's just been her stilo since we've seen Paris on TV. So I'm just like, child, I guess. So anyway, she's over there with Princess. Princess is speaking to Paris about Brandy. You know, she's saying that she's all nice and stuff in front of people, but behind the scenes she's nasty, sending me text messages and stuff, which I do believe that Brandy has that in her for sure. Paris is just like, I just can't see Cinderella doing that kind of stuff. I just can't, you know, obviously making a joke. But Paris, that's not a read though. You calling Brandy Cinderella, that's an accomplishment. Brandy Norwood was the first black Cinderella on the big screen, darling, in a motion picture. She was the first black Cinderella. And Keke Palmer was the first black Cinderella on Broadway, I believe. Or was she Belle? No, I think she was Cinderella. So, I mean, those things are accomplishments, and she referenced Moesha. You know, even if they're funny, you know, when she says it, That's another accomplishment. She, you know, had her own TV show as a young black girl back in the 90s, and also doing albums and all kinds of stuff. So, you know, this boss move. So what have you done, Paris, for the world? Besides, you know, give me my drink and fetch me some tissue. We ain't got no more tissue. We done ran out of tissue. Oh, and go to the store and pick up some Lysol because we got to mop the floor when you get back. Get the liquid Lysol so we can mop the floor, and also get the wipes so we can wipe the counter down. I don't like her. She's messy. Kind of reading her right now because I don't like her. She's messy. Let's see. So Ray J comes in. Paris leaves. That's when Princess talked to Ray J about what happened with Moniece. She was just like, well, it didn't get too far, but she tried to throw a chair at me and all this other kind of stuff. And, you know, Princess is pregnant, and, you know, he's very protective over his wife, as he should be. He's even more protective over his baby, as he should be. However, the bigger question is, where the hell you been, Ray J, as to why she's even out? You know, I mean, if you stay at home sometimes, I'm sure she wouldn't have even came to the event. But her home is broken and tied and through. And so that's why she went out to the A1's event and tried to mess that up, because she's unhappy in her home. And, you know, he was just like, oh, I'm going to check Moniece on that. Moniece needs to get checked on that. You don't try to hit a pregnant woman. I agree with all that, but she should have brought her pregnant ass there trying to start mess. She knew she was there for mess, right? You know she's messy, Ray J. You married her, right? So, you know, I mean, who has sympathy out there for a Princess? Y'all tell me in the comment section. You know, on a normal circumstance, I would 100% agree with Ray J. But since this is Love and Hip Hop, and since Princess is who she is, and since Moniece is who she is, and, you know, these shows offer all kind of different crazy personalities, I don't feel bad. Yeah, okay, so moving on. Oh, a little earlier, Safari read, at the beginning, Safari was trying to read A1. You know, they was talking about his nail polish and pearls in this episode, sparkly shoes, all the kind of stuff. Leave that man alone. That's Taiwan car man. That's, you know, that's Ty Bivens man, you know. I ain't gonna mess with you, Ty Bivens, about that man. At least not in this episode. Okay, so, anyway, Ty Bivens is one of my subscribers, and she also has her own YouTube channel. I subscribe to her as well. Ty Bivens, darling. Type it in and get your life. Anyway, so, let's see. So, Brooke Valentine, she is at the doctor's. Apparently, she, you know, is having back issues or whatever because her breast is big. And she says that the doctor, they found actual lumps in her breast, and hopefully they're benign, but she don't know for sure yet, so they got a little shaken up and stirred up. She also, a little later on in the episode, belching moments, she actually went to go talk to Marcus, and, you know, the last encounter she had with Marcus was a little shaky boots, because, you know, she found that Marcus had a girlfriend, and, you know, even though she allowed him to have a girlfriend, but, you know, still they supposed to be getting married, and foolishness. But she met up with Marcus, and, you know, he was just like, look, if it's just about that Stassi girl, listen. And she was just like, no, it's not about Marcus. She was like, look, Marcus, I don't have any family here, no real friends, because, you know, I tell all their business, but no real friends, no family. You're my only, you know, you're the love of my life, and all this other kind of stuff. But does he know that, Brooke? Anyway, this is a serious moment, Chase. Like, yeah, you're the love of my life, and, you know, they found lumps in my breast, and he was just like, what you mean lumps? And he was like, well, are they cancerous? She was like, I don't know, and I just really need a friend right now. So they had a cute moment, but it's gonna be back to the mess next week. And apparently it looks like the Marcus' girlfriend Stassi, who's very pretty, but so is Brooke, that she may be pregnant. So good luck, Brooke. Don't stress out. let's see. Lyrica, you know, Lyrica's at her mama's house. Whew, Lyrica mama, that face is just, I don't know what it is. Is it a mask? Is it a, I don't know where it, is it, I don't know where it come from. That face is hard, child. My mom said she looked like a drunk. I was like, Sandra King, stop. I was like, but she can't sing. That Lyrica mama, she can sing her ass off, even more better than Lyrica. Like K. Michelle said the first episode, her mama really the star. So anyway, she's sitting over there, you know, crying, talking to her mom. But her mom spilled a little tea when she was talking to her. She was like, what's going on? She was just like, this whole Safari thing, she's really working my nerves. A1's mad at me and all this. But the mama was just like, yeah, well, look, I'm going to check A1 and you need to, whenever you want to talk to me, like, you know, I'm here for you, my mom. You can stay here as long as you want, whoop to whoop. But I'm going to check A1. And, you know, but furthermore, as far as Safari, then you tell me that he sent you a pic and she tried to cover it up real fast. She was like, oh, no, mama. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't a picture. A picture of what? Oh, he wasn't cooking. Oh, well, that was the only picture I got from Safari. I don't know what you're talking about. Mom was just like, oh, okay. Y'all is playing the storyline, but we're gonna go with it. What else happened? Child, I don't know why. So, Lyrica Anderson, she went over there. Is it Lyrica Anderson or Lyrica Garrett? I think Lyrica Garrett, her mama. What? It's so weird that she named after her mom. Anyway, to each his own. She went over there to talk to A1. A1 was at his mom was over there at his house. And I don't know why they did a slow-mo of A1's mama's body. Y'all know how that lady shaped up, and like an Easter egg. And I was just like, Lord, bitch, one is so shady. I have to get my body right if I come on TV. I know that for a fact, because they're already gonna come at me about everything. You know, everything under the sun. You know, nothing is perfect. Nobody is perfect. But I'm just saying. I'm just like, child. So anyway, just shady boots. So she came in there. She was just like, you have a beautiful wife at home. Why aren't you taking care of your wife, A1? Who are you? How dare you do that to your wife? She did not cheat on you. Whoop to whoop. A1's mama, I keep forgetting her name. A1's mama, she was just like, now look. Okay. Y'all know these women with these rough voices. She was like, now look, I know this your daughter, but that's my son. I know this your daughter, but that's my son. And don't you come up in here with that mess. And she was making some cornbread. So she had the mix in her hand, cornbread, you know, cake, muffins, whatever the hell she was making. She had the batter in her hands and she was stirring it when she came in. Don't you know she slung that batter and it went all over A1 in his hair, child. He upset. He put both of them out, child. Both out, child. He had to go and wash himself off in the sink, child. You know, you put that on his hair, child. This is glory to hell. I was just like, Lord Jesus, Father. What else happened? So, actually, A1's mother was so upset that she called his older brother in, her other son. A1's brother looks just like their mama. Just like their mama. You know, the cheekbones, like everything. I was just like, yeah, that y'all related. So anyway, the guy, you know, he was sitting down. He looked like a security guard, to be honest with you. He's, you know, good looking man though. So they're sitting down and, you know, chilling and, you know, he was just like, so, because he was happy, A1 was happy to see him, but he didn't get up and greet him or anything. So A1 was just like, okay, so what the hell did mama tell you? Hold on, y'all. It is a fucking, I don't know what in the hell this is. I hate insects when I tell you. Anyway, I get it out. Okay, but anyway, he was just like, okay, so what did mama tell you about it? He was just like, you know, mama told me that you out here tripping. You been Hollywood ever since. You done changed and all that kind of stuff. A1's mother said that A1 has changed and stuff, and his personality, how he is. But sometimes you have to change. As long as you change for the better, I don't think change is bad. Now, if you start acting up and, you know, acting bougie and, you know, start treating your family in a disrespectful type of way, then that's the issue. You know, we don't know that to be fat. That's just what they say. But I wouldn't put it past A1 for sure. So they're talking about that, and she was just like, you know, you really need to get it together. A1 was just like, I feel like, brother, I feel like you're trying to check me. The brother was just like, ain't nobody trying to check you, you know, but what's up? They got up, tried to fight. The mama trying to get in between them. She was like, y'all not gonna break up. Y'all both my sons. Y'all not gonna break up on no bitch. Y'all not gonna break up. Every time I try to be animated and give y'all voiceovers and stuff, I can only do high voices. So I can only do high voices. These deep voices tell my thyroid. So anyway, so yeah, they're talking, and you know, they had that moment. Security broke them up. You know, A1, he looked upset. He looked like he was gonna cry and stuff. I actually kind of felt bad for A1 in that moment, because you know, having people coming at you, especially people that you love, it's on a different level, and he wanted them to be there for him and stuff, and you know, look out for him since everything's going wrong with the whole Safari situation. Okay, moving on. Let's see. So, Bridget and Brooke had a scene. I was just sitting there looking at both of them. I was just like, wow, they're really pretty, Bridget and Brooke. And Brooke is stunning. Brooke looked like a Bratz doll. You know, the big lips, the big eyes, and, you know, all the hair. And Bridget's gorgeous too, but Brooke, like, I could look at her all day. But the shit that just comes out of her mouth, she's just messy, just garbage, just messy. But my gosh, she's really, really stunning. So anyway, so they was talking about the whole thing, and Brooke, because Brooke and Bridget are friends now, Brooke revealed to Bridget that you know, they found lumps and stuff in her breast, and that she's a little uneasy, a little scared, a little nervous about it. And Bridget was just completely shocked by it. She was just like, what? She was just like, are you okay? What's going on? She was just like, child, I'm tired and through. But they trying to work it out, and whoop to whoop. So I was just like, okay. Then who came up was Apple Watts, you know, hard-faced Apple. We like Apple. I really like Apple after this episode. Apple is for the right thing, for sure. So Apple, you know, she came up. Brooke knows Apple. And, you know, they're talking. Then all of a sudden, it switched over to Ray J and A1. They're having a conversation. You know, he's telling Ray J about the whole Safari lyrical situation, and the mama's acting a fool. Then we meet this new character named Rockstar, who I instantly don't like. Rockstar is a mess. Okay, never mind. Oh, sorry, somebody knocking. Rockstar is a whole complete mess. He literally just came on the show just to start mess with A1. And it's sad. But anyway, you know, you can tell that him and A1, they've been on each other for years. Apparently A1 says, oh, that's my homeboy. And Rockstar was just like, yeah, that's my homeboy too. But it's all BS, to be completely honest. It's all BS. They don't really like each other. Rockstar meets Apple. He finds out that Apple, you know, has a connection to A1. He was even throwing shots at Apple, saying that, you know, oh, would I normally work with a stripper? No. But, you know, since she has a connection to A1, I'm going to give her a chance. And, you know, basically just try to take A1's artist. So Apple and Rockstar, they go back to the studio and they talk, and she, you know, do one of her, you know, little spits or whatever. Run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Y'all know Apple. I like Apple. So, you know, they're having that little conversation, and basically Rockstar just start throwing shots. Just mad shots. And, just start throwing crazy shots at A1. Saying that, oh, the reason I don't like A1 is because, you know, I guess A1 was jealous of him because he was, like, already a known producer. And, you know, he says that when Lyrica and Rockstar used to work together on songs, he used to send A1 outside, you know, like a child or whatever, because he didn't know what he was doing. And now, you know, since he's on the up and up, he feels like he's in competition with him or something. It was a stupid, you know, ignorant, childish, tied and through petty stuff. And, you know, I was just looking at both of them, Apple and Rockstar, and I was just like, ooh, child, these faces hard between the both of them. And he was just a mess. Apple was just like, look, he was talking about, oh, both of y'all probably get y'all hair done at the same place. You know, black men love to demasculate each other constantly. So they was just like, Apple's like, look, I'm not here for that. I don't know what we do. I'm gonna wish you the best, but I'm working with A1. And he was just like, oh, is you signed to his label? Like, why you got such loyalty to him and all this kind of stuff? She was just like, no, but he gave me a chance. You know, he's cool for right now, and I'm just gonna go. So Apple got up and walked out. Rockstar was just like, oh, I know he hit it before I did. And I was just like, oh, he's trash. Please get rid of Rockstar already. I can't. Okay, what else is going on? So Bridget, she's opening up for K Michelle. And I'm just like, I mean, okay, because, you know, they only show little small clippings when somebody's really singing and really performing. But Brooke's still doing special delivery. Now, I get it. A song is a song. A hit is a hit. Everybody knows I love the 90s and 80s and, you know, oldie but goodie music. That's my ish. Over the music of today. But with that said, special delivery came out 5 years ago. Sis, you ain't got no new material. But I guess I was just like, what is going on? Why she still up there singing special? She ain't made no songs in 5 years. I told y'all, in the Beyonce and Rihanna world, y'all cannot quit. Y'all other girls of color, y'all the little black girls, y'all cannot quit. Y'all got to keep going. I'm telling you, because they can take 10 years off the industry and drop an album, and then it sells like crazy. They can do that. Y'all can't do that. Y'all got to keep going until you get to that level, you know. But anyway, so she's doing her thing. Then K Michelle gets up there. I don't know what she's doing. So they all get backstage. Paris, you know, comes up to K Michelle, asks her, you know, she needs some tissues and paper towel. And you know, K Michelle, she just melts whenever Paris comes around. She really likes her. Then all of a sudden we see Lyrical Garrett, Lyrical's mama, coming up, looking like a prostitute. That's what somebody said on Twitter. I was like, ooh, that's somebody's mama. I don't know what she had on. You know, she dresses inappropriately for her age. So anyway. So she walks up finna fall, and the security guard outside, she was just like, I'm here to see K Michelle. He was just like, I can't let you back, ma'am. She was like, I'm here to see K Michelle. K Michelle, K Michelle. Just acting a fool. And I was just like, Lord Jesus, what the hell is going on? So, you know, K Michelle's back there, and then Paris, she goes out there because K Michelle told her to go out there and tell her I'm asleep or something. Paris goes out there and just be like, what is going on? What is with you? And Lyrical had her hand up. Paris was just like, get your hand up my face, get your hand up my face, all this other kind of stuff. And Paris was just like, your daughter is in the best position. She was like, because she's with Safari. Lyrical was just like, what is you talking about? My daughter's not with Safari. She was just like, yes, she is. She's straight. You'll notice what Safari say all the time. That was funny. And K Michelle backstage laughing and stuff. Ray J walks up. Lyrica Garrett start grabbing on Ray J, talking about, I'm with him, just acting a fool. I was just like, Lyrica Garrett, please. A mother's love, I tell you. It was something else. They went back there. Ray J was just like, yeah, what's going on? K. Michelle was just like, child, these people up in Hollywood, they crazy. Talking about, she's trying to mess with my big dick best friend, Safari and all this, and Ray J was falling out laughing. I was just like, y'all is a mess. That was pretty much it with that scene. Let's see. What else happened? Oh, no, it wasn't. Actually, Moniece walked up. She wasn't able to make the show to see K. Michelle live, but she walked up, and that's when Ray J had his opportunity and had his choice words for Moniece. It was just like, you know, so you the one that's in the pregnant woman, and you know the history that Ray J family has with Moniece's family. It was just like, oh, so you tried to hit a pregnant woman. Moniece was just like, why is it okay for your wife to be reckless out here in these streets and do whatever she want to do? Why can't nobody do nothing bad? Ray J was just like, oh, well, first of all, why did you say that my sister was having our baby? Moniece was just like, she said something about me. She hurt me. She hurt my family, so I hurt her. Ray J, I don't care nothing about none of that. Well, then why the hell did you bring it up, Ray J? Moniece was just like, keep your pregnant wife away from me, child. She was like, child, I ain't even here to calm down. And Ray J, you know, he just walked off and stuff. Ray J don't strike me as the violent type. He seems like he's a pretty cool guy, pretty level-headed when it comes to, you know, fighting. I feel like he just has people to fight for him. He gives me that type. But, you know, Moniece is about it, you know, all the time. Okay, so what else happened? I think that's it, besides the fact that Ray J met up with Safari, and they talked, and they had a moment, and Ray J was just like, so Lyrical said, you know, what happened and everything, like, so what's tea? Like, what's going on? Not Lyrical. Safari was just like, I mean, like, I don't know what's going on, bro. I mean, what you saying? Ray J was just like, I mean, I know your ass did something, so what happened? Safari was just like, look, it was just flirting that was going on, and I didn't mean to, but I sent the dick pic to her. Which was just so inappropriate on both of y'all behalves. But Safari, I'm really disappointed in you. I'm really disappointed in you. More so than Lyrica. I'm disappointed in you, Safari. You don't do that kind of stuff. Ray J was just like, man, you wrong. And, you know, I'm glad you told me the truth, but you wrong for that. But you need to just straight up tell A1 this. But, you know, Safari is kind of hesitant to tell A1 the truth. You know, which is just creating more speculations and more issues in A1's head. And he's just getting more and more upset. I don't know why you just don't tell him the truth, you know. It's almost as if Safari is enjoying seeing A1 so mad. A little bit. It looks like to me. It's just unfortunate because I like A1. I feel like he's a good person, and I like Safari too. I feel like he's a good person and entertaining as hell. So it's just unfortunate to see real brotherhood diminish like this. But was they ever real brothers? That's the question, child. That's your one. And with that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, all that good stuff. Like, comment, and subscribe, darlings. With that said, stay black. Hey, and stay tuned. Bye bye.